Welcome back, and today we are going to be taking a look at the Eurofighter Typhoon. Now, we are familiar with this plane by now. I did a dual video on it, which kind of ranks it against all the other planes. If you are watching this after the patch goes live, and I mean a major one with the F-18s and the Su-30s, then the flight model will have changed. Now I'm playing it with the old flight model. I do want to quickly go over what they are going to be changing and what to expect from it. The main thing they are going to be changing on the Eurofighter is going to be the high speed maneuverability. Right now you can pull 17 G sometimes before you start ripping. It is absolutely obscene, and because the controllability at high speed is so damn good, you basically have no window as an attacking force to engage this thing at all. At high speed it outturns you, and when you get to the low speed, the thrust and just the overall maneuverability will outperform you as well. So there's really nothing you can realistically do against a good Eurofighter pilot. Now it of course depends on the missile loadouts, the fuel loadouts, the positioning, the team-based matchmaker and whatever. You know, it depends on a lot of things, but if you are going to be measuring these planes on equal footing, the Eurofighter will get on top almost every time. Now the radar on this thing is absolutely cheeks. I'm not a fan of it. I don't like how bad it is at long range and how slowly it updates, how often it breaks lock, and don't even get me started on the IRST mode that it switches to automatically sometimes. Now, when the patch goes live, this should be fixed to a big degree. We're not sure how the radar is going to perform, but we do know that the controllability at high speed is going to be limited to 12 Gs instead of 15. And of course the mass is going to get an update. So now it's going to be not chaffing IR missiles and not flaring radar missiles. Or at least that's how it should work. Jake dropped a video on that a little while ago. Check out his channel, he makes absolute gems. Although they might not come out as frequently as we would like to see. But I do think it's a good step in the right direction for the game balance. Because right now the Eurofighter at high speed can basically merge as it wants. And once the Eurofighter is in position, every plane in the game right now simply just dies. So having this crutch gone, making it so that you have to merge a little bit smarter and you can't just do whatever the hell you want. The Eurofighter is still going to win prolonged, but at least it doesn't make it so that it's instantly in the spot where it needs to be to just finish the job. And if you merge a little bit more equal, you might still win versus the better plane if your enemy makes a couple of mistakes. So that's a good thing for game balance. I'm looking forward to it. And then very quickly on the Cobra button, I imagine that most of the engagements are gonna look exactly like this. They are just gonna slam the Cobra button, they're gonna pull max AOA, stall out and just immediately kill themselves. And while this is incredibly funny, I don't think that this button will come in handy all too often in an actual match. And I think it's going to get more people killed than it will actually save them. Pulling max AOA in most instances is not going to get anything done for you. It will just kill your speed and then you die. With the Su-30 for example, it is still a massive flanker. And the low speed maneuverability that you might get out of the thrust vectoring, it's not going to be enough. It's not like the Su-27 barely wins against an F-15A for example. It just outright gets clapped in a singular turn. So the thrust vectoring is probably also not going to make that much of a difference. But of course, we will review all of this. Now, to look at this freak show in the background, we have Hazy's point of view in the top right. And we are going to have a bit of a freak match. First off, we get jumped by the F-15. And at this point, I think I'm somewhat alone. So we're going to drop throttle. We're going to make sure that he doesn't stick on R6. We multipad, we notch, we go up over his nose. And then we notice the second Eurofighter. We notice a missile launch in the background as well. Another missile launch on our 1 o'clock. And at this point I think I'm completely dead. Hazy looks at his radar, you can see it in the top right. It's looking hella sus. So we just kind of go low, we try to stay in the multipad while also making sure to not fly perfectly straight. Because you might get splashed by the missile. You have to stay on the move. And in the first merge we basically kill half that team. And we just kind of get the hell out of there. I don't want to contest that fight right now, and this is why the Eurofighter is so strong. It's fast while being maneuverable, so you can actually engage people and then just disengage at will. Hazy in the meantime is severely damaged. He doesn't really have any missiles left, but he is gonna help us to set up on this F-16 that's flying away. Why am I not engaging the guys behind me? Because I know Hazy can't really engage this F-16, and if this guy decides to break off from ground pounding and then engage me while I'm engaging the guys on my 6, I simply die, and I don't want that to happen. I'm trying to win the match. Hazy defeats the missile. We wait for this F-16 to do something, and the second I see that he's high enough, he is not paying attention, he's shooting at Hazy, I know I'm gonna get a free launch in, we get a kill, and now it is guns only, and we are on 4 minutes of fuel, while there's still 2 guys left. First F-15 comes in, we are on kill number 7, Mr. on the right starts flying into the opposite direction, which is good, because now I'm actually able to engage this one, and the F-15 actually turns around for the live bait that we have in the area. Now he's gonna be turning around. I'm going way too fast for him to really do anything. Hazy misses the shot, and now we line it up. This gun is a little bit bipolar. Luckily this time we managed to severe him with a single round, and that is going to be kill number 8. Now at this point the game is essentially over, but I'm hungry for another kill. I want to get number 9 with 2 fries and extra dip, but you know, I'm low on the fuel. I don't have any missiles left. I know it's an F-15, but I also know that I have a friendly that is now coming back into the middle of the game. Now we notice the F-15 on the right. I blind hunted him. I didn't need to. Whatever. But we are going to be flying towards him. Now we are going to do so without actually using the afterburners, because I'm trying to not run out of fuel. And if he does engage us, I do want to be able to actually fight him and not just have me run out of fuel approximately 2 seconds into the fight. Now the F-15 gets shot down by the F-15J by an AIM-9M, so he is carrying IR missiles, good to take note of, and he's coming straight at me as we speak. Now we still have this JA-37, and it's the premium one with the AMRAAMs coming in, and Hazy is about to start looking at him, and he is gonna start warning me about the fact that those missiles are about to be launched my way. We are now both flying at him. I can see the contrails in the air as well, and at this point I know that I'm on the clock, whether I'm getting team killed or whether he is going to yoink this kill from directly in front of me. Now this F-15J is doing some absolutely wild maneuvers to make absolutely sure that I get the kill, and the second we severe him, he gets shot down by the RB-99. And that's essentially the entirety of today's game. Hazy is going to glide back to safety while he is completely out of fuel, and we are going to take a look at the post result screen. Look at that nice little landing. It's absolutely peak. Yeah, he survived that, don't worry about it. And then here's the post rewards for the people that do care about such a thing. Sorry the video is a little bit shorter today. I'm cramped on time, I'm out of energy, and you will see me all in the next one.